Hey y'all, welcome back. So we're gonna get straight into this video. This is a topic that I'm still in the process of not dealing with. I'm not dealing with it, but I'm in the process of not self-sabotaging, because I'm a self-sabotager. Let's be honest, I will self-sabotage it because some shit just be too good to be real, but it's like at the same time it's not even that. I feel like it's just the mind be tricking you. But even before I even get into that, I'm gonna get into what I wrote down. So self-sabotage, okay, so I had found this girl on TikTok and she gave the real definition of self-sabotage. So self-sabotage is a thought that is taught to us as a conscience to engage in toxic patterns and that there is something wrong with you and it cannot break the pattern, which is not true. It's a huge contradiction, and it's a huge it's a huge construction in your nervous system when you try to force yourself to operate outside of your normal, known, and safe. It's rather that you go through misery over potential happiness. So yeah, basically, we be holding ourselves back at this point. We hold ourselves back because it's like I'd rather self-sabotage than go through like the happiness. I'd rather go through misery. But it's like the reason why I feel like most of us rather go through the misery because it's like we're used to it, we're familiar with it, and we think that shit gonna change. When in reality, shit don't ever change. So it's like at this point, why are we still self-sabotaging? Like why? Especially like and when it comes to like relationships and just like being with somebody, it don't make no sense at this point because it's just like, you know, like I don't know. Control your emotions, check yourself, snap back into reality, and understand that those thoughts are not facts. Like for example, if you're in your head all day, you're gonna get lost in your head. Like you don't need to be in your head all day. Get distracted and like do something else and control your emotions, because I feel like the moment we create something in our head that's like a fantasy that's not really real, we tend to believe that it is, and then like we start moving like it is. So it's like everything about us is off, if that makes sense. So you can't move based off non-facts. Like it has to at least be in your face, present, for you to see it, for you to feel the way you're feeling, if that makes sense. Most of the time it is the anxiety of that little voice telling you that it is what it is, when it's not saying you're not worthy, when it's saying that you're not worthy. This man, okay, for example, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have a perfect example, right? I don't know if y'all watching Love is Blind right now, but Love is Blind is a perfect example for this. Tiffany and Brett. See how Tiffany, she got a good man, y'all. She really got a good man, but she's low-key self-sabotaging because she doesn't believe that this man is really all that good. Like she's literally trying to wait for this nigga to do something and be like, oh, like, you feel me? So it's like, it's given like us as females, when we have somebody good, we don't tend to see it that way, if that makes sense, until it's too late, because it's just like, we're like, what the fuck? Like, why? Something wrong with him. Something gotta be wrong with him. This, that, and the third. And I do that too. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I fake do that too. But I feel like I only do that just because, I don't know. I see, I'm still learning. While I'm doing these videos with y'all too, I'm still learning. So it's like at the same time, it's like a way of like having anxiety and fear. Like unknown is scary. It's really scary when shit be unknown and it feels so good to be too good to be true. And you're just like, hold up, let me give it a week or something until something happened. But like nothing be happening. So you still be like, all right, let me give it another week. And then nothing be happening. Like, all right. And it's like, no, girl. Now you self-sabotaging. Relax. It's not that serious. Spotting that you are the reason that you are self-sabotaging. You have to spot that you are the reason that you are self-sabotaging. You taking yourself out of something good for your life. Eventually to talk yourself out of it. You are the one giving yourself negative thoughts. Literally. You're the one literally talking yourself out of something good. Like, for example, if, like, I don't know, you're literally talking yourself out of something good because at the end of the day, you're the only person in your head. Nobody else but you. Like, it do sound like other voices, low-key, because it's like, you got that little, you know, it's the anxiety and the fear. Those, like, the voices. But it's like at the same time, you gotta remember, those are all you. Like the fear, the anxiety, it's all us. I mean us. It's all you. Like literally all you. You looking at it as a burden instead of a blessing. Yeah, we tend to do that a lot when you self-sabotage. You always look at it like as a burden. You don't ever look at the positive shit first. You always look at the negative stuff before you ever look at the positive stuff. The positive stuff be the last thing. Or the positive stuff don't even exist at this point. It's just straight negative stuff. Stop and ask yourself, why are you thinking like this? Is this real? Everything, is this real? And realize that you're literally making everything up and just snap out of it. Because it's like, at the end of the day, your mind, you can really go deep into your mind to the point you can get lost in your mind, like, for real, for real. Don't, like, just always stop and ask yourself, is this real? Are these feelings real? Like, what the thing I'm going through, is this real? Like, is this, you know, is this real? Like, always ask yourself that. Words of affirmation. Tell yourself that you're worthy and deserving of something big. Always talk to yourself nice. The more you talk to yourself, the more you talk to yourself in a nice way, the more I feel like you get positive results in life in general. And even if you feel like you're about to be in a self-sabotaging moment, instead of self-sabotaging yourself, just talk nice to yourself the whole time and make sure that it's the opposite of what you was about to do. Celebrate the small wins. It helps you develop a growth mindset and it keeps you going and wants you to do more. I like this. I actually really like this because I try to always celebrate my small wins. Like, for example, when I had 1K in YouTube, I wanted to celebrate my small win. I wanted to celebrate that. And to me, I feel like it's still not a small win. It's a big win because at the end of the day, it's something I work for, something I'm still working for. So to me, I'm about to really start celebrating all my wins, like literally. Like, I don't care if I gotta go by myself and celebrate. I'm tired of asking people to celebrate my wins with me. I'm tired of saying, oh my God, I just got 1K. Can we celebrate? And then I get dubbed. I don't want to do that. No, I'm gonna just do everything with myself at this point. Like, if I feel like I need to celebrate, I'm gonna take myself out for a drink or something and take myself out to eat. I'm just tired of asking for shit. If that makes sense. I'm tired. Like, it don't make no sense at this point. Like, what I'm doing, I feel like is important. So it's like, if you don't feel like it's important, you don't gotta celebrate with me. I'm gonna just celebrate with myself. Talk to someone that you can trust and ask them, or do, like, I feel like you should talk to someone that you can trust, but at the same time I'm a little iffy about this because I don't feel like nobody can really tell me about myself but God. I'm heavy on that and I'm gonna stand strong on that to this day. Nobody can tell me about myself but God, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, who the fuck are you to tell me about myself? So it's like, but if you do have that person that you do trust and you know you can go to, but if you do have that person you do trust and you know you can go to, and you know that they'll literally tell you about yourself, but in a way, like, you know, like, they're not gonna sugarcoat it, go to them, have them talk to you about it. Like, tell them why you feel like you self-sabotage and the reasons why you self-sabotage, and give them examples, this, that, and the third, and see if they see it from their point of view, and just let them know. But yeah. These videos are really good because I'm like learning at the same time. Like, I'm learning at the same time as I'm telling y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is not a nit. I'm just throwing it at y'all. This is for me and y'all to learn together. So these is really good, and I'm really like living by these, honestly, because I don't got time for nothing. I'm not trying to self-sabotage anymore. I don't want to self-sabotage anymore because just because I know that God has a plan for me. If God didn't have a plan for me, I would not be here today. That's all I know. So it's like, I need to stop doing the things that I feel like is comfortable and like just get out my fear, my anxiety. So if you self-sabotage today, if you are a self-sabotager, let's me and you both get out that habit and just focus on the blessings that's coming and don't worry about all the negative stuff, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all post pictures about Instagram. I'm gonna see y'all in the next